Good morning. My name is Angie Raymond, and I have been part of the St. Francis community for over 20 years. Peter and I now live in the beautiful county of Surrey in England. Our word for today is honey. In the Old Testament, God promises many times to take the Israelites out of the captivity of Egypt and lead them to a land flowing with milk and honey, a land of plenty, abundance, and delight. I invite you now to pause a while. Imagine yourself in a vast expanse of land. It is the end of winter. The soil is dry, sandy, stony. There are a few scrub bushes and not much colour. You wonder what could be under your feet, trapped in the earth. Perhaps you felt like that this year, held captive in your homes, waiting, isolated, in a world on hold. You lift your eyes to the night sky, myriads of stars like you've never seen before twinkle in the universe, and you marvel at their abundance. Then a drop of rain falls, then more and more. Over time, you watch as Namaqualand is transformed into rivers of glorious technicolor, whites, oranges, golds, and pinks. Not just many, but billions of flowers glisten in the sun, reflecting the nature of God in their abundance. Such a paradise for bees. Honey is used in the Old Testament to symbolize abundance like this, and God's provision for his people. In the New Testament, Jesus comes to bring us not only life, but life in all its fullness. We have an extravagantly generous God. In the Song of Songs, the word honey is mentioned often and is symbolic of the words that lovers use to speak to each other, a love language of intimacy between two people. We think of the word honeymoon as an intensely sweet period after marriage, filled with love, where one is completely absorbed with the other. Do you know that God is in love with you and takes great delight in you? Isn't that mind-blowing? That you make the heart of the Creator of the universe rejoice? In Isaiah 62 we read, "As the bridegroom rejoices over the bride, so shall your God rejoice over you." The psalmist describes God's law and commandments as sweeter than honey, even sweeter than the drippings of the honeycomb. God communicates his everlasting unconditional love for us through the scriptures and through Jesus, the living word. This Advent, let us respond in words of adoration, love, and delight. Let us chew on the honeycomb of his word to release the sweetness into our lives and allow it to feed our souls. And let us pass on his love by making someone's day sweet in gracious words and acts of kindness. Honey, sweet, nourishing, energizing, a symbol of God's abundance and delight in us. Dear child of God, I pray that you would know today that you are exceedingly precious to God, and that you will hear with your heart the sweet, intimate love language of God for you. Amen.